Good morning and happy Juneteenth. Storm chances gradually decrease heading into the weekend, but the heat cranks up fast, bringing some of the hottest weather we've seen so far this year. Here's what I have in today's video. Today starts off with a batch of morning storms as a boundary moves in from the northwest. As it pushes south through the day, we'll have to watch for a few stronger thunderstorms, especially during the afternoon. The Storm Prediction Center has placed the northern two-thirds of Alabama under a marginal risk for severe storms, with the main threats being gusty winds and small hail. Things should quiet down after sunset, though a few showers could linger into the night, especially in southern counties. Highs will range from the low 80s in stormy areas to the mid-90s where the sun breaks through. On Friday, we're still dealing with some scattered afternoon storms, especially near where Thursday's boundary stalls out. Coverage will be more isolated than Thursday, but any storm that forms could still pack a punch with gusty winds and heavy rain. High pressure will begin to build in from the east, signaling the end of the more widespread storm pattern. Highs will climb into the upper 80s to mid-90s. Saturday will bring more typical July-like weather, hot, humid, and only a few isolated afternoon storms. With high pressure taking over, most areas will stay dry, but the heat will build quickly through the day. Heat index values will push toward the triple digits by afternoon. Highs will reach the low to mid-90s. Sunday looks almost identical to Saturday, with hot and humid conditions continuing. Rain chances remain low, though a pop-up storm or two can't be ruled out in the heat of the afternoon. The bigger story will be the heat index, which will again approach or exceed 100 degrees in many locations. High Sunday will be in the low to mid-90s. Monday brings more of the same, limited storm chances, hazy sun, and rising heat. Overnight lows will barely drop below the mid-70s in spots, so the afternoons will heat up quickly. Expect high humidity and heat indices back near 100 once again. Highs will land in the low to mid-90s. Tuesday may end up being the hottest day of the stretch so far. A strong ridge remains in control, and sunshine will help push temperatures well into the 90s. With dew points in the 70s, it will feel oppressive outside, with heat index values climbing over 100 degrees. Any storms will be very isolated and brief. Highs will be in the low to upper 90s. Wednesday wraps up this hot stretch with continued steamy conditions. Storm chances remain minimal due to the strong high overhead, but the heat and humidity will stick around. Heat index values will once again be pushing triple digits across much of the area. Highs will be in the low to mid-90s. Now taking a look at the tropics, all is quiet for now across the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico, and no new tropical cyclone formation is expected during the next 7 days. Be sure to keep an umbrella handy just in case, but more importantly, stay hydrated and watch the heat as we head into some of the hottest days of the year. I'm meteorologist Scott Martin. Have a great day, stay safe, and as always, stay weather aware.